Hey guys, welcome to another video from Historic Militaria. Today we're going to be looking at a Mauser Broomhandle that was made immediately after World War I and is one of the few full-size Mausers that was made in this time period. Mauser certainly did make some full-size guns at this time, but not many. The majority were bolos, or they were cutting down red 9s to comply with the Treaty of Versailles, but you don't see a lot of the full-size guns in the about 430 to about 470 or 80,000 serial number range. There's just not many around. There are bolos in that field, but ones that are standard production full-size guns in 7.63 Mauser are kind of few and far between. So here's just a nice example of one. You can see just immediately this gun is back to the commercial grade of bluing and machining that you would expect from Mauser. It's very nicely polished underneath the blue. The blue is nice and thick. It's well applied. It's not nearly like the wartime guns. You've got really kind of smooth machining on your side panels. Your grips are definitely back to what you expect from a commercial gun. The fit is just really, really nice on them, whereas the wartime guns, you just see matched grips that just didn't really fit hardly at all. And the wood would be kind of raw. This is nicely finished with lacquer or whatever kind of varnish they were putting on it. You can just see the entire machining of the gun has been, carefully done. Mauser wasn't trying to just crank everything out as fast as they could. This one obviously is not marked for German imperial use. It's a solely commercial gun. Everything else is very standard on it. It is in the 430,000 serial number range, and it's in 7.63 Mauser, even though there were other guns around this same serial number range made in a somewhat mysterious 8mm cartridge. This is not one of them. This gun is absolutely in every way a very standard Mauser. You've got your small ring. You've got your serial number, of course, on the back here, repeated with your NS hammer. And if we take a look at this side, you do have a Germany stamp, which indicates this gun was expected to be exported, so it probably was not for consumption in Germany. I know a lot of guns at this time from this range, both bolos, various types of late production red 9s, all went to Scandinavia. Finland took a lot of them. Finland certainly did use quite a few. You'll find a lot of red 9s still coming out of Finland. You'll find full-size Mausers, both wartime commercial and immediate post-war guns that are marked SA for Finnish army use. So there's a good chance this might have been made for the Scandinavian market. I know certainly a lot of very high condition broom handles have come out of Finland in recent years, and I'm sure there are still a lot more floating around there. It's kind of I think there's a lot of collectors there who enjoy their broom handles, and they're not really letting them go, as opposed to like their Mosens, which kind of all flooded over here. But just a nice example. This one's got some loss, obviously, on the bluing, on the fire blue, but still a very nice looking gun that hasn't seen a lot of use, just some storage. And again, it is in the 430,000 serial number range. So kind of an unusual range to find a full-size gun in. But this is what Mauser was doing after World War I, directly after. They were putting out some very nice guns. They'd gotten back to what you would expect of Mauser to be doing, which is good to see that World War I hadn't damaged them too badly, at least. But I would love to know about other people who may have full-size Mausers from this same serial number range, or maybe 440, 450. And if you've got anything unusual or any kind of markings, or if you know any history on them, I'd love to hear it. So drop it in the comments. And even if you don't, drop a comment, drop a question. I would try to answer them, and I love reading them all. So thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe.